Here, I'll see if there's anything upstairs. Gold.
Cake barrel is the
leather.
cake barrel because there's a bunch of cake in it.
Yeah. Hey, did you leave me an extra present that I missed?
What? I don't think so. Did you find something?
I mean, Ari already got me a compass, so I don't know why I'd have a second one. I mean, it's technically my third, but...
Over that way. Oh,
Oh, that's not... north. Oh! Oh, you think it's... Is it a treasure hunt, or...
sorry. Fell out the window for a second. Coming over.
Yeah, no, I figured you were... just A-okay. It happens. You know... Sometimes people just fall out windows precariously.
Really hard when you can't see glass.
Can you not see glass?
Could be a treasure hunt to a gift. No, I can't.
I mean, no,
You tell me that there's glass here.
Yeah, like, all glass.
Kind of just a barrier.
I thought that was a myth. I mean, the birds couldn't see glass.
Some people. But for me, I most definitely can't.
Okay, wow. Splat. Okay, let's see. A little bit further. Oh! No, yeah, it's definitely under this daisy.
Is the daisy the gift? I like daisies. That would be a cool gift.
Oh, that's nice. This is gonna sound random, but do you have a shovel?
Yeah.
Great. Why don't we dig? Oh! Oh.
That was quick.
Yeah, right? Okay, cool. After you.
Oh, I was gonna let you go first.
Oh, I
think it's
mean-
your birthday gift.
Yeah, I guess so. Cool. Whoa. So dusty.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's the potions. Just a bunch of bottles. Oh. There are some warp scrolls in here.
There's a shield, a book, a compass, and a totem. What's this? I've set up a few of these outposts all over. It's up to you to find them and those journals you loved so much. I know you will return, old friend. The silence tells me so. Bridget Caldwell. Is she one of your friends?
No, I don't know anyone named Bridget. Okay, there is a book here and another compass.
Ooh,
So, I'm just gonna open this one up since you read the first one, okay? Okay.
Hi, for some basic introductions, my name's Arabin, and this is my journal. I doubt I'll ever show this to another person, but just in case you did read this, no you didn't. Recently I've settled in the village of Venerith, and the people here are cheery. Honestly, it's a bit strange, but I'm glad that they aren't too quick to judge. I think I'll update this by major events rather than days. It just seems easier and saves on paper. Entry 1. I found a place to live after my other house burned down. I was in Arcassus and a bartender told me about a small town up north where I could get some adventuring work. Mainly slaying zombies and phantoms. Apparently the fresher the flesh, the better the turnaround. It's wacky.
Oh, so these are old. I mean, phantoms are, well, basically extinct. Either that
Yeah.
or this person is a criminal. Which I'd hope not.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like when the time. Never mind.
Yeah. It's wacky, but hey, work is work.
Entry 2. It's been a few weeks, but I've been enjoying my time here in Venerith. One of my neighbors, Bridget, has brought me a basket of baked goods. Much to my surprise, though, beneath there was a letter asking me to go out and find some potion ingredients. Mainly netherwort and spider eye. I'm not sure how, but she knew of my potion affinity, but whatever. Entry 3. After getting the ingredients, I gave them to Bridget, and she gave me 5 emeralds. Usually I'm paid in gold, but damn. Entry 4. Hi, sorry, Journal. I've been busy as of late. Let me update you. I met a stranger today, and they came into town looking for work. His name was Phineas Darwin. I'll call him Finn for short. We both took on a job where we went to explore this long-lost temple underwater, and as we were deep in this temple, I got attacked by a giant eye. Finn came out and threw a trident straight into its eyes. Body? I don't know. He saved my life. Entry 5. The mayor fell ill today. The town doctor went in to take a look. He ran out screaming. Entry 12. Finn took me to his tower today. Thousands of miles away on top of a snowy mountain sits this massive building of stone and wood. Its walls seem to sing with magic. He would spend his time shooting down phantoms en masse. He showed me an ancient way to harvest them. Normally when killing a phantom, they leave behind this membrane. However, you can weave them into a form of what he calls an elytra. He says they originate from a dimension very far away from here. We exchange a lot of gifts. In my hands, I hold powers from a stranger world. I gave him a shield of the rune. It's a symbol of friendship and alliance. He seemed to treasure it. Entry 13. It has been months since I updated this, but I have a lot to add. I was adventuring with Finn when I found something. There was this massive hole that went down for what seemed like forever. Finn tried to use some magic to peer down into the void. He stared for a moment, and then his eyes began to bleed. The void sings Armageddon. The world burns and withers. Hell is a grace for earth. He screamed for hours. I went to visit him today. He seems better, but more startled. He puts on a good mask, but I see through. I always do.
Withers. Is this... This isn't just old, this is pre-withering
Sure.
old.
Yeah. That's odd. I mean, of course, there was time before then. I just didn't know history would be so close to here.
Right?
You think Compton might have been the old town?
I mean, when I got here, it was really just ARY's, and then we built everything around it, so...
Yeah.
God, this is like looking into his pocket of history. I mean, he's talked about being... I should keep going.
Entry 14. I returned home after months of being out. The village is in disarray, and apparently a sickness began to sweep the town in my absence. I went to Bridget's house, but it seems that she's left the town. I know she had a hidden basement somewhere. I searched for hours, but I couldn't find it. I looked into the mayor's house and saw him surrounded by his family. His blood spilled to the oak flooring. The mayor's son went to go grab a bucket and cloth, but the doctor stopped him. The blood seemed to warp the oak, as if it seeped into every crack left exposed. It seemed to merge. And then something began to sprout. It looked like a mushroom. He had red sores all over his very large body, and these pustules that looked like blood, but they seemed to move strangely. I saw some blood spill into the ground and splash in the mayor's wife, Eleanor. Her son went to go grab a washcloth. Before he could, the spores began to spread to her. Entry 20. The town is sick. Hell, even I'm starting to feel ill. I need to find a cure. We need something. The mayor's house has been overrun. I keep hearing screaming and groans from the inside, but the mushrooms block the window, and I don't want to touch them. Entry 22. Me and Finn are searching for a cure. We found these ruins so far away, down behind a hidden beast of stone, and magic, I think we found a cure. I just need to keep looking. Entry 28. I found something. There was this flower deep underground. It was like a rose. It had a very thorny stalk and white petals. What intrigues me is after some trials, the flower seemed to absorb things. Accidentally, Finn dropped a petal on a snake that we had injured. The petal lost its pigment, and the snake was healed. We'll need to find more, but this might be the cure. I'll do some trials on myself before sharing this, but this information looks good. Entry 29. It works! Admittedly, you need to put the flower into your veins and pull it out real quickly, but it works. I'm cured. Entry 30. I was late. Half the village didn't make it, but I was able to save everyone else. We had just enough flowers. Tomorrow we burn the house as I can let the infected spread. This book has served its purpose. I'll make another one soon. Sincerely, Arubin Ultra.
I don't know.
I'm gonna put this in my bag. Actually,
This is gonna be weird for a second. I just want to give this. It's freaking me out that it's just down here. I'm gonna give it a proper burial.
oh, absolutely.
I don't know.
Wait, is that Bridget?
Maybe?
Oh God. Okay. Remind me, what color were the petals? I think I said.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Kind of caught up in the death and the dying and the.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I'm
do
sorry.
you have the days?
Did you want to say something?
I don't know.
No, yeah, I understand.
It's great.
Here. When Les Brown died. I mean, before. Never mind.
Maybe we put it on the sign?
Yeah, no, that's smart.
Or put it on that.
Oop. Yeah. You gonna put something nice, or?
Yeah.
I trust you, yeah. That is nice. Really nice.
That compass, right?
Oh, yeah, the next book.
Yeah. Maybe we could get us more answers.
Yeah. I mean, I've still got my compass home, so... Oh, that was helpful. Yeah, we should just go for it, I guess. I mean, I've got time if you do. Okay, and you can read the next one. I know the last one was a mouthful.
Why am I bleeding? Am I going the right way?
Oh, no, I mean, you are, absolutely. Well, not now, but you were. I mean, if you keep going this way, we'll be on course, but... Yeah, no worries.
So,
A lot of sand.
see the structure?
Oh, didn't Ari... a few days ago, Ari mentioned exploring a temple. I mean, I think he said it was a sand temple. This must be it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like all that much, but an entrance. Even then,
This is...
guess it's buried, huh?
I mean, we could try breaking down here, but if you see another way in, be my guest.
Oh, is this where the thing is pointing to?
Oh, yeah. No, I mean...
What?
Oh.
Here.
Cool.
Once been before?
Let's see. Well, adventure awaits.
It does.
Oh,
Seems more like a tomb than a temple.
is this the Pumpkin Bandit's ancestor?
Hope not. This one looks more valiant.
Fair enough. Welcome to my temple. I thought building one kind of close to home might spark some sort of intrigue, but sadly, no. Nobody comes out this far. Anyway, if you have seen one of these, I'm sure you can find the book. Have fun. Should I leave it, or did you want to...
I mean, guess we should probably take it.
Okay, I've been to my fair share of temples. It's probably under the floor. So I'd just say... Yeah, a lot of these are booby-trapped, but I'm just gonna hope that they were kind, and that's not the case. Yep. I mean, yep, it's down there, not, yep, we're about to get blown up. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we're jumping.
Land carefully.
Yeah.
That's gotta be the part that...
That is usually where, I mean, say that I were, making a secret temple, I would put all the bombs.
Out in the middle?
Oh.
The Robin Journal, version 2. Surrounded by my favorite flower.
Oh, cornflowers are your favorite.
Yeah. They've always been.
Okay.
Let's see. Entry 1.
Well, it's a new book, so I gotta start this off right. My name is ARY Character, and I think I'll never be able to escape this cave. For some context, a while back I was told about this fissure in the earth that opened up recently, and I, ever the spelunker I was, decided to go take a look. Maybe find some diamonds, and instead I found a city. Massive underground structures that seemed to hold the cave above itself. Blue fire sparked and emanated coldness as if it was heat. I've been looking for a way out for what feels like days. So I'll update this more if I get out. Entry 2. I've been wondering for a while now. This cave system seems to go on forever and ever. The only good thing to come out of this is I now have dozens of diamonds. Entry 3. I had to turn back. I found the city again, and this place looks old. Like, really old. I've seen ancient structures before, but this seems to predate a lot of what I know. There are some markings on the walls. Looks like a language, but I've never really been a translator. I'll try to come up with something. I think I hear something. Entry 4. Okay, still working on a translation. I scribbled down what I could, but I don't think I'll be able to finish it. I'm starting to run low on food, and I need to find a way out. Entry 5. They have these display cases set up. After removing layers of dust, they seem to have been experimenting on some type of black moving substance. I found a zombie, and when I killed it, I swear it moved. I think it's larger. I saw something. It has horns. It was huge. I need to leave now. Entry 6. I made it out. I don't know what that thing is, but eventually I need to go back. Anything that strong needs to be studied, observed. Was it made? Was it born? Questions for later. I need to rest now. Entry 7. I'm glad to be home. Admittedly, it's been a while since that mushroom virus thing, and the town is revitalized well. I still haven't seen Bridget. I hope she's okay. I went to visit Finn today. He's doing a lot better. I still think that void stuff affects him, but I think he's getting better. Sometimes I catch him staring off. I wonder what he sees that I can't. Entry 8. I know it's dangerous. I know it's incredibly messed up, but I saved a spore of that mushroom thing a while back. I built a base really far out of town to hold a lot of my stuff, and I thought I could experiment safely there. It seems to eat anything living. It spreads on dirt and it loves blood. I threw a chicken in there a week ago, and I come back and I saw the chicken was gone. No bones, no feathers, nothing. It disappeared. But the spores grew. It now takes up more of the glass enclosure than it did before. I also have an enclosure with some of the absorbing flowers. They're really hard to cultivate, but I think they're neat. I've named the mushroom blood spores, and the flower null rose. I need to go back to that city and collect whatever that goo stuff was. I think, if studied, it can bring great wonders to this world, but I need to kill that protector thing first. I'm looking forward to that. Entry 9. I've been talking with some of the townsfolk about assembling a party to go fight that protector thing I saw. They've all been laughing at me. If something that strong existed, they would have already been hunted already. What they don't seem to understand is I am 100% sure that if anyone stumbled across that thing, they would have died. I only got out because of luck. I got 4 people to agree to go with me. I hope that's enough. Entry 10. Okay, this is going to be a long one. We've entered into the cave, and immediately one of the men went searching for loot. He grabbed his lantern, illuminated with blue fire. This will sell for a pretty penny. After touching it, 2 large hands came out of the shadows and grabbed him. They tore him in half, straight down the middle. The rest picked up their weapons and started to fight it. One of them stuck a giant axe in its head. Some of its horn tore off. The beast began to roar, and it shook me to my core. Something about the cacophony of screams. It haunts me. The rogue placed TNT by its feet and ran away, and the archer from further away shot it with an arrow. The fighter whose axe had it stuck in its head was barely able to run away. He got caught in the explosion. His arm badly burned, but he still lived. Until the beast screamed. Point blank. His ears burst and he fell to his knees. With one quick slam, the fighter was flung against a rock. His body exploded. I began to run. I know it's cowardly, but I'm no fighter. I ran and ran until I stumbled upon something I had not seen before. On a pedestal sat this white, disc-shaped thing. My mind seemed to keep running and running, told me to leave and never look back, but my body had already grabbed it at this point. It felt strange. I ran my hands over it and it seemed to shudder like it was alive. Its surface was textured like wood, but it was cold like metal. In my mind, it spoke to me. It told me its name. The Omnis Occultum. In words that sounded like the calmest screaming, it told me so many things. But the one that rang the loudest was to wear me. I put it on. Darkness enveloped my eyes, as it had no eye holes to peer out of. Suddenly, it shifted around my face. Stuck in place, but I could see. I could see more than I ever could before. I knew it was there. Before my body could even react, I knew it was approaching. With these thunderous steps, the warden approached me. It was covered in blood. Weak and very wary. It seemed the others had damaged it significantly. They didn't make it out alive. I felt this surge in my system, and I saw what I had to do before my mind could even think. I leapt upon its head and removed the axe. And with a quickness that felt unnatural to my body, I chopped off its head. It screamed a deafening scream, but my body didn't react. I think I need to end this book here. I'm currently sitting on the steps next to this thing's dead body. I took the Omnim off a bit ago, but I don't know. I gotta go. Sincerely, ARY Character Art.
There was another compass, right? Yeah, the
Yeah.
final location.
Okay. Before we go on, we've been beating around the bush a bit.
Right.
The mask makes it as clear as day.
Yeah.
Arobin, Altre, A,
A lot of A's and R's.
and a Y.
Alrighty.
Oh, that was
Off we
convenient.
go.
Yeah, okay. We're going on a trip in our favorite Benny boat. On and off we float. This is I was gonna let you finish the song.
What's this?
Oh, if I were to guess,
So this
I'd say a scary building in the middle of the rain.
it seems. Yep.
Oh.
It's where we're meant to be. We go in there.
All right. Let's do the warp. Oh, no. Oh, I'm amazed. I am amazed. Are you putting your stuff... Oh. Oh. Oh, you've got the warp. Cool.
Now I can get back to where this goes.
Great. Can I have one so I don't, get lost and starve to death? I mean, I guess we'll be together, but, like, if you were to... Oh, that's a map. I thought it was...
I didn't expect something to... I didn't expect to see, like, all of it.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's the whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, no, here you go. Let's just do this.
Right. This looks like it.
Okay. Hey, buddy. Hey. Die. Die. I mean, it was already dead, but you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Ari.
That is a special one.
Oh, nice. Okay. Did you... Oh.
Looks like... Yep, the island, remember?
Right.
It's like one of the things there. Where you could warp on these. You know?
Right, but it's not active. Which is why I'm glad we had the flowers, but,
What's the book say?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Entry 1.
So the Omnium has been acting weird. To be honest, I can keep it on for long stints. Sometimes I've even kept it on for days, but it lets me see all these things around me. Like my body is moving, but I'm still in one place. There is like a range. At a certain point, everything seems like fog, but I can see perfectly around me. I can't keep it up wherever I go, but this astral projection is insane. However, I can't move my body when I do it. The people in town have been giving me strange looks. To be honest, it's not all that different from what I'm used to, but it's still kind of depressing. I went to visit Finn, and he screamed at me. Old magic died out for a reason, Arobin. You're messing with forces you can't understand. He doesn't get it. I feel so much better with this on. I can take it off whenever I want to, I just don't want to. Entry 2. I went back into the city. Wearing the mask, I'm able to understand the strange markings on the walls. It's not a full translation, but I get it more now. They aren't words, they're instructions. I've seen the villagers construct hulking beings of iron and smaller beings of snow, but this recipe is similar, but it's darker. Redstone lining, clay, copper, warp dust, and a soul. I don't want to breach that step. I've done many morally strange things, but that's too much for me. Entry 5. Going to my lab very far out, I followed the instructions carefully. I built a body of clay, a harness of copper, redstone writings lining the skin, warp dust in the core. Supposedly I'm supposed to infuse a soul into the clay to make it fully work, but I'm gonna see what I can do with what I have. Update. I made the body perfectly. I placed it inside the apparatus, and when lightning struck, it just burnt up. I don't know what I expected, but I'm gonna try again. Update 2. I did it! Yesterday, I was at my lab when I was attacked by rogues. They came in demanding money or valuables. I was able to fight them off, but one of them was able to break a piece of my mask off. Just in the top right corner, little fragments of it broke off, not even a centimeter thick. A piece chipped off and it fell onto the body, and for the briefest moment, it shot up. The moment the shard came off the body, it collapsed back onto the floor. I think I know what I need to do. I carved the mask. Not like mine, I don't think any could be like mine, but it's a simple one made of wood. I placed the shard inside. It's nestled very snugly in there. I don't think it can ever come out. It's in the shape of a rabbit. I thought that was cute. I'll put it on the body later and update you accordingly. I put it on him. He's alive. He can't seem to speak, but he's alive, and he's like a child. Basic motor functions, some degree of, I think, emotions. I gave him an outfit I had lying around. He definitely seems to like wearing clothes. Update 3. I don't know how, but he's found a knife, and he started cooking. He seems to really like cooking. Although his demeanor hasn't changed, he looks very glum. I think I'll call him Grim. Entry 8. I made another. He seems to have picked up a lot of things easier, but in my hubris though, I made him faster. And my quality seems to have gone down a bit. However, he's learned so much faster than Grim. It only took him a day to speak to me. Not verbally, but in my head. I carved him a mask of a fox, because I also really like foxes. I sneezed and he just repeated it over and over. I think he's taking it as a name. His eyes are kind of droopy. It's weird. Grim has no eyes, but he sees. However, V, or Vakua Hivja as he wants to be called, has eyes. I didn't make them with eyes. Entry 9. I can't make another. I won't make another. This magic is too strong. In the morning, I'm going back to that temple and destroying it. Update. It's gone. It's all gone. Entry 13. The townsfolk came up to me today. They said that some of the children had went into the mines and just disappeared. They haven't been seen in days. I sent word for Finn. I hope that he responds to me in time. Might be too late. Entry 14. Finn responded. Tomorrow we will be going down to the caves and searching for them.
I hope he does. This feels off. That's the last entry, but...
All of the children.
But then someone else starts writing.
Oh.
Hey, Urban. I'm sorry for writing in this book, but if you're finding this, I need you to know some things. It's been 10 years. I returned to Venerith and found your house abandoned. Venerith. Your neighbor told me you went into the fissure, and when I ventured down there, I found this book of yours. I just barely missed you, huh? I'm sorry. I accidentally brought the blood spores to the village. I left to find a cure, and I did find it. It's an apple. One of gold, and it shines like the sun. Supposedly, it will plant a tree that will bring the gods back to us. I wish that were true. A few nights ago, upon my return, I was greeted by a being beyond my understanding. They dressed in black and had a giant eye. Well, multiple eyes. They told me that you died down in that fissure. However, one day you will return. And that hope let me build this. I found that island of yours and built a second one just like it. These structures spread magic. I don't entirely understand it myself, but I'm sure you might someday. But that day But when that day comes, I will be long gone. I'll miss you, Arabin. Bridget. P.S. I would have loved to meet Grim and V. They seem sweet.
Interesting. So, maybe Ari, that we found in the hole, wasn't there for as long as we thought. Maybe he just came back and remembered being gone for a while.
I when they mentioned the children disappearing.
Yeah, that was odd. I wondered, like, because, like, an illness wouldn't take exclusively children. So I
No.
wonder why, like, maybe they left, chose to abandon their families, but, like, all of the children, that's a lot. And you can never really get children to, well, I don't know. From what I've heard, they're kind of unruly, and it's hard to get them to all agree to one thing.
Benny, these books, they talk about the gods and
Yeah.
children disappearing and old magic. There isn't a doubt in my mind that I do think Ari was down there for more than 200 years.
Right.
When the withering first happened, people were quick to gather up what remaining resources they had, and at times, back then, they would take children for their protection.
They?
I don't know for sure. But the point...
Just
people. Yeah. And then... the way this person talks about the gods at the end there, about them coming back, it's like they lived in a time where they would even know them, or at least have a strong presence in their life. I mean, it's...
Right, like how it used to be. I remember, like, when I was solar, I lived among people, had a house. We had a very physical presence. Not the way it is now. Well, either that or there's just no gods that visit, come to, care to look.
Sometimes I wish you were still a god. Like you talk about, I mean.
Yeah, you and me both, buddy.
We've got to go to Ari, though. I mean, we can't just sit on this.
Yeah.
I've got the apples and... Oof.
I know how to get us out of here.
Yeah, great. If we can find those magic plants, they'd be a lot of help. I mean, as far as your research goes, that's perfect. And you're already
True.
learning about magic plants, so, I mean, maybe Ari will share with you.
Yeah.
Jellyfish. Oh. Look who's there.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Ari.
Hi.
Hi, bud.
Oh.
Hi.
Hey, you got a minute?
Yeah, I've just been fishing.
Oh, like, oh, this is where you go fishing.
Yeah. I mean, it's at Yukari's house.
Oh,
I was
right.
actually just there a second ago.
Gotcha, okay.
they look at me a letter. What's up?
Well,
Hold on.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I received. We were cleaning out the clubhouse.
That's
And
probably for the best. I mean, the cake smell is just getting a bit too much.
a bit much, yeah.
that was kind of nice.
Benny, no, it's
No, I love.
Yeah, whatever.
No. You did amazing for the decorations. It's just cake goes away. It's food.
okay.
Yeah.
We'll invent permanent cakes sometime, buddy.
What do you mean invent?
We'll make permanent cake. Cake
You
that can
don't
never
have
go
permanent
away.
Cake?
Do you have permanent cake?
Maybe.
How many
Anyways,
stuffed
we found
potatoes?
some-
I've got.
Should I-
I received a gift today, and I think it was meant for you. And I'm sorry, but I think this is yours.
It's a book.
There's another one as well,
And another one.
and also this is like from someone related.
Oh.
And then this was also.
And
Oh, that probably.
yeah,
Yeah.
just take them. Take it all.
It's
There's
it's
also
a lot of
some,
books.
Like,
It is a lot of
yeah.
books, and I'm sorry if it's overwhelming or if the information doesn't quite make sense. But
No, that I'm gonna assume you found her basement before I did. This is a maze within Among Us. What is this?
It is. It's where we found the last one.
Okay.
We did find. I guess that would be a basement. It was kind of buried underground. It's not far from here.
Did you read them? Or
yeah,
follow me?
okay.
Take a seat. I'll be right back.
Yeah, okay.
Good job, Lou.
This is almost
So-
as tense as horse divorce.
It's got a lot of good tension scenes in it. I think it really creates a good atmosphere of like action and story and suspense. I gotta say, I read through it really quick and it was pretty. Oh, what the? Are you aware that you don't have your mask on?
Yeah, I kind of took it off.
Oh, okay.
You can take it off?
Yeah. I mean, I don't like doing it, but I can.
Hi, Ari.
Arabin. Just give me a quick second. Where did I leave off? Oh, the pit. Okay, great. So as you know, Compton wasn't always Compton. It was many names. It was Fairville, and then there was another one before it, and then Venerith at some point. I don't know. It changed names a lot. So assuming you've read all of these, I one day was summoned upon to go into the mines and look for these kids that went missing.
Right.
I called for Finn to help me, and he came. It was amazing. I didn't think that he'd want to be around me anymore, but he came. And we go down into the mines, and well, we found them. We found them, but they weren't alive. They were husks of people. They weren't people. They were meat and skin, but they didn't have a soul. Emptiness. I screamed and ran away, and I fell. I fell for what felt like fucking days. And then I kind of just woke up in that geode. But by the time I woke up, my flesh moved. I looked all over, and I searched my body for scars that I knew were there, and they were gone. Humans don't have mouths in their neck. And to be honest, I didn't want to think I was anything but that. Because one day you're human, and then the other day you're fucking this. I can't see anymore. I still see the mask is in my pocket, but I see out of it. You aren't here. These eyes are just decoration. This coat is skin. I am not Arobin. Arobin was someone who lived a life and did wonderful things, and I am a facade of what they were. I didn't ever really want to tell you guys. Because, you saved me. And I didn't know your policy on meat monsters until I saw the literal robot. I still have no clue how you guys didn't notice that Tiefling was a robot, but okay.
Just kind of do how dudes act.
I don't like to judge.
It's fine, but at that point I didn't really want to talk about it, because how do you really explain this crisis of person? I am Arobin. I remember his childhood, his life, but at the same time, I don't feel alive. It's funny, ever since I died and I came back, Grim and V have been acting more and more alive than ever. Part of me thinks that my soul went to them.
Is that why you... Why did you just destroy the temple?
Magic like that shouldn't exist. I made both of them improperly. They are beautiful, beautiful people. They're more human than anyone I've ever met. But I fucked up. I dare not ask what happens when you make them perfectly. You've seen them. They move just like a normal person. Like a normal people. No, it's not even acting. They are human. But what would this being of magic and flesh be? I tried. One day. I tried to make a third. And it lived. It lived for 4 minutes before I killed it. Its eyes were haunting. If you excuse me, I'd prefer to go put the mask back on. I don't like looking you guys in the eyes.
Erebin,
Yeah.
do you want to? Do you want to go say goodbye?
I think I'd like that.
Come on. Oh yeah, you. Now straight on that. But
Do you know what these mean?
oh,
There's the blue one, which is it's friendship. It's a trust.
right.
There's red, which is dishonor. And there's yellow, who is cowards. Admittedly, when I saw the very similar symbol on the clubhouse, I needed to take a moment, but I can only assume that she decided to take this on voluntarily. I don't mean to be rude, but do you mind just giving me a bit?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Let's move here.